Number 9. Opel Monza GSE. The Opel Monza GSE is the kind of coupe people underestimate on sight. Long, wide, and unmistakably comfortable, it looks like a relaxed grand tour. The sort of car built for smooth highways, not quick acceleration. In the 1980s, most assumed it was heavy and slow. That assumption didn't last long once it started moving. Under the hood sat a 3-liter inline-six, producing around 180 horsepower and roughly 175 pound-feet of torque. In a coupe weighing about 3,300 pounds, that power gave the Monza real authority. It could run 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7.5 seconds and push close to a top speed near 145 miles per hour, making it genuinely fast for something this refined and understated. What made it deceptive was stability. The long wheelbase and smooth 6-cylinder delivery meant speed arrived effortlessly. No drama, no noise, just steady acceleration that kept building. Picture a calm-looking coupe silently covering ground at a pace that catches far sportier cars off guard. The GSE trim was never common, and many Monzas were driven daily and forgotten. Survivors today are rare reminders of a time when Opel quietly built cars that could run with Europe's best. The Monza GSE proved that size and comfort didn't have to come at the cost of speed. But if this Opel hid its performance behind calm confidence, the next car hides it behind Italian style. Sharper, louder, and far more emotional than anyone expects. Number 8. Alfa Romeo GTV6. The Alfa Romeo GTV6 looks dramatic, but not necessarily fast. Sharp wedge shape, long hood, and unmistakable Italian flair. More style icon than outright performance threat. In the 1980s, many people admired it for how it looked, not realizing how serious it actually was once the road opened up. Under the hood sat Alfa Romeo's legendary 2.5-liter V6, producing around 160 horsepower and roughly 160 pound-feet of torque. What made this engine special wasn't just the numbers, it was character. In a coupe weighing about 2,700 pounds, the GTV6 could run 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7 seconds and reach a top speed near 140 miles per hour, putting it firmly in the performance class of cars that looked far more aggressive. The magic was in how it delivered speed. The V6 pulled smoothly from low revs, then came alive with a sharp mechanical howl as it climbed. Add the near-perfect balance from its Transaxle layout, and the GTV6 felt planted and eager in corners, not just quick in a straight line. Imagine a stylish Italian coupe that sounds like a race car while quietly keeping pace with German performance icons. Built in limited numbers and often driven hard, many GTV6 didn't survive untouched. Rust, neglect, and racing took their toll. The Alfa Romeo GTV6 proved that some cars don't need to look intimidating to be serious. They just need the right engine and the courage to use it. Number 7. Volvo 780 Bertone. The Volvo 780 Bertone looks like the slowest car on this list. And that's exactly how it gets away with everything. Long, squared off, and unmistakably Volvo, it gives off pure luxury cruiser energy. In the late 1980s, this was a car associated with comfort, safety, and quiet wealth, not speed. But underneath that restrained design sat a 2.8-liter V6, producing around 170 horsepower and roughly 165 pound-feet of torque. In a coupe weighing about 3,400 pounds, that power delivered more urgency than anyone expected. The 780 Bertone could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7.5 seconds and push toward a top speed near 140 miles per hour, placing it firmly in the performance territory of cars that looked far more aggressive. What made it deceptive was how isolated it felt. The suspension soaked up the road, the cabin stayed calm, and the acceleration arrived smoothly, almost politely. Imagine a luxury coupe that feels built for relaxed highway cruising, yet quietly gathers speed fast enough to surprise drivers who assume it's slow. Built by Bertone in Italy in limited numbers, the 780 was never common and rarely understood. Many were treated as luxury cars first, performance machines second. The Volvo 780 Bertone proved that sometimes the fastest cars are the ones no one thinks to race. If this one caught you off guard, hit like, subscribe for more hidden performance legends, and comment which of these coupes surprised you the most, because the list only gets more unexpected from here.